Ooh. I'm just gonna get right into it. Oh man, I am out of it. Still waking up. Bear with me. We have some grinding to do. And some selling. Got a lot to sell. I need to... Because I don't have any money. So I need to... load up the Corsair. And see about selling what I got. And a little bit of moolah, and then I'm back to it. Probably do the shopping like I was talking about, and get the surge modules and some gadgets. Just sucks I have to go to Stanton for that. Don't worry, he's a professional. Definitely looks like he knows what he's doing. Guess I shouldn't. Well, yeah, I guess I should spawn it, see what happens. They'll probably disappear when I go to Stanton Gateway. Fuck, that's right, I never claimed it over here. Fill up that Corsair, I know I am. Damn it. Well, I guess I just gotta get the Corsair over here. Don't have much else choice. Why do I have 3 Buccaneers?
Your insurance claim has been set.
Oh, how much is it gonna be to expedite? Oh, it actually claimed it this time. It is being real goofy this morning. 6K. Alright. Well, in that case, let's go down to the refinery. Actually, no. Because I don't have the Corsair here yet. Let's see if I can sell any of the cargo I have here. I want that Polaris so bad. It's gonna take me forever, dude. I bet you there's orgs out there who already did the grinding for it. God damn, how far back is the admin in this place? I'm not used to Ruin Station. I don't even know where admin is here. Heck. Where's admin in Ruin, dude? Ghost Arena. And surely they have some sort of admin or commodities terminal somewhere. I've genuinely found everything but what I'm trying to find. Is there not? I mean, surely there is. What the f... Where is that? Dude, are you not able to sell shit here? Surely there's an admin somewhere. Either I 100% must have walked by it or something. Fuck. Yeah, I'm at a complete loss. I don't know where admin is. Oil. Shit. I'm gonna take one more look. There's no way it's over by halves. It's just the elevators over here, right? Yep. I just want to sell my garbage. I guess I can go down to the refinery and do it down there, right? Oh my god, I found it. Yeah, we're keeping... I only have 19 SU. Ugh. Need 1200, dude. That is horrible. I can only sell the 8 SUs. I mean, it's something. Cargo size not available. Damn, that was the only thing I could sell. Well, we got a little moolah, so maybe I can go expedite my Corsair and be even more counterproductive. I might have to go do like a headhunter mission just to get a little bit of excess funds. That way I can ensure I grab the gadgets and the modules necessary. That's why my eyes feel weird. I didn't get my glasses. But you're like, something doesn't feel right. Not realizing. And we'll let that timer run down, make it a little cheaper. Because we are brokey. 2 seconds, I can grab my glasses. Glasses have been procured. Alright. Now, I could not sit here and be all wonky. I'd squint with my left eye. The Corsair.
Your insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been useful for
I'm a buffoon. I did not retrieve ship. I simply just expedited it. Alright, whatever, I'm just gonna go down to the hangar, fuck it. It'll work itself out, right? Watch it not even show up. It's one of those days with the servers. I was having issues just logging in this morning. What is going on? Hey, appreciate it. Even though it's gonna take a month. And it's not even like AdSense, it's just like the memberships and stuff. Fuck you. Give me my Corsair, you bitch. Wanna go sell my stuff? What is going on? Good old Star Citizen. See if anyone else is having that issue. Oop. Fat finger in this morning. Yeah, very stoked about the partnership thing. That's no good. They're just sitting there bitching about what, having their petty little squabbles about which is a better fighter. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna try logging. It's funny with the YouTube partnership. They have like 2 stages of eligibility. So like, the first stage is where you can get memberships and super chats and stuff, and then the next stage is ads, like ad rev. But with how long it takes them to review a channel, it like you should be able to hit that second stage by the time that the review's done. I was kind of surprised to see that it takes that long to review a channel. Pretty sure Twitch was just like, oh hey, you have concurrent viewers? Here you go. There was like no review. You know, that definitely just speaks volumes to Twitch and how they operate. A month is crazy. Is it because they're having some... I think the way Twitch operates is basically off of numbers. So like, you've got... okay, I am live on Twitch. You've got, I can't remember what the requirements are. But basically they're just like, do you have enough concurrent viewers? Yes? Okay, good enough. Because, you know, they're so lenient on so many other things, whereas YouTube's a completely different ballpark where they have to deal with a lot more advertisers and abide more to a more stringent copyright system. So they have someone actually manually go through and look at my channel. They're not going to go through the entire thing. They straight up said that they're like, yeah, you probably have too much uploaded, so we're just going to look at what's most recent and most viewed. And look at the metadata of your thumbnails. That's it. Okay. That's gonna take a month? They said it could take up to a month. Oh. Oh, interesting. It put me in a different shard before. I'm back in the same shard I was in. You know what that means? There's juicy Quantanium over by those ships. If it kept those rocks there, we already have some Quant to go to. That's hilarious. I don't think they clued into what I was responding to. I don't have any of my fancy gear here. That's right. I'm at Ruin. Corsair. Give me the Corsair this time. Yes, we got the Corsair ship. Now we gotta load it up. They'll send a bot to do what the person didn't, I bet. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, good old YouTube. I'm not worried about it though. It's more so just annoying to have to wait a month, but it'd be would be. I keep going in my inventory thinking I'm at Obituary, and I'm at not at Obituary. Forgot I had one of these equipped already. Alright, let's get this loaded up. Make a trip over to Stanton. Do some sales. Get some gadgets, get the surge modules, and then actually go crack big rocks. Alright, let's go down. Silly me. I should have quartz, aluminum, and gold to sell. Don't want to take that. Oh, I have modules in here too. Oh. But I wish they would make the Quantanium a little more distinct as far as the cargo look, but whatever. Alright, there we go. So do you think one YouTube stuff kicks off? Oh. Do I think once YouTube stuff kicks off, I'll stop dual streaming? Nah. I'll continue dual streaming. I'm pretty much gonna dual stream until Twitch shits the bed. See how long this, that follow botter persists, but no. There's no sense in not dual streaming, you know? May as well. I mean, I at least get, like, pennies from Twitch for ad rev, so that's nice. Like, actual pennies. They've gotten better over the years. Yeah, it's comical how bad the ad rev is on Twitch. Which is another reason why I don't much care for Twitch. Because, like, the primary source of any sort of revenue on Twitch is from the viewers, and I hate that. I don't want money from people, I want money from the corporations. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate those who actually do the support and whatnot, but I'd much sooner rather take ad rev than people's hard-earned money. Unfortunately, Twitch is not the place for that. That's okay. It's two different flavors, I guess you could say. Oh my god. Polaris, man. I go all the way back? You'd be watching on Twitch, but shit drains your phone more than YouTube. That's wild. Does it really? I wonder why. Because, like, I have a higher resolution on YouTube. Maybe it's the latency. Twitch has ridiculously, like, a very tiny amount of latency as far as Twitch chat goes. But that's interesting. I never really thought about that. One being more draining or not. That's a lot. I mean, I imagine you're not playing it at max res on YouTube, but it's still interesting. So I guess that's another reason why I would still stream on both, because at least it gives you guys options. Is that actually quartz? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's quartz, okay. The quartz has the same color container as the quantanium, so it throws me off. It's not so draining if I do audio only on Twitch. I suppose that's valid, but still. Still surprising. I think, I guess it's not too surprising, because YouTube's always been a little more ahead of the curve as far as, like, mobile apps go and stuff. Twitch's mobile app has always been ass. Always. Alright, fuck. Oh, whatever, I'll be fine. I look like... actually... Nah. I was thinking about putting the Nursa in. That way I just have a bed to heal myself with, but then I'd have to shuffle boxes and stow the ship and pull the Nursa up, park the Nursa, pull the ship back. No, it is... no. They need to make ground vehicles retrievable from the cargo elevators like they originally showcased. Alright. Stanton Gateway. And I'm only going to Stanton Gateway, or going to Stanton in general, I mean, because I have too many small boxes. And I can't consolidate my boxes, because apparently that's just not a mechanic they thought about yet. So. Gotta take all my tiny boxes over to Stanton. So are ships pre-made designs, or is it like Imperium where you make each block and build? Nah, they're pre-designed. The amount of time that it takes for the devs to actually make a ship, I mean, reasonably slow. There's such an immense amount of detail in these ships. But, yeah, they're all done by design. I personally prefer Drake ships, because I like the aesthetic. Drake and Crusader ships are my favorite. And Gotok. Gotok's like a alien type ship. Yeah. This is gonna take a hot minute. This is gonna take like 7 minutes to get my ass over there, but... an actual 7 minutes. To clarify. I need a better quantum drive in this thing. And get like an XL1 or something. Or whatever it's called. But yeah. So here, well, since I'm just sitting in quantum drive, I can just pull up the other ships so you can see Breadmas. Star Citizen playable again? Not been to Pyro yet? Oh, fuck, man. When's the last time you played Jinzo? Holy shit. It's more than playable right now, yeah. I know it was a bit of a scuffed mess when they originally dropped 4.0, but I think it took like 3 weeks to a month, and then they finally sorted it out, and it's running very well right now. Yeah. I forgot that the servers just kind of shit the bed when they originally rolled out, Pyro. Alright, Breadmas. I'll show you the other ships. It's also free fly. So if you want to try out Star Citizen Breadmas, it is free fly. Right now, apparently. I forgot about that. God, that was jarring. Alright. So, I don't know how long it lasts. Free fly. For all of April. 3 to 4 months ago I played the new hangars and stuff. Oh, dude, yeah, you should get back in. It has been good for like a couple months now. All right, let's show Red Mist the other ships. Look at cute little potato cutter. That's C1 Spirit. I'm gonna have some prejudice in the show. Just the ships I like. So here's the Crusader ships. These are like heavy fighters that take on capital ships. And then you got C1, which is like cargo, and the Hercules is C2, and the Intrepid, which is like the best starter you can fucking get. I don't care what anyone says, that is hands down the best starter. Subbed as well. Oh, appreciate it. This was a YouTube algorithm thing? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, YouTube. That's why I prefer YouTube over fucking Twitch at this point. But the discoverability is so much better on YouTube. Do they show the other? Damn, I can't remember what what was the Gatak ship? Or is it gonna show? It was the Raylan, that's what it was. I want this. I want this so bad. It's basically a giant Seul, and I'm aware, but it's gonna be ages before we get that. Those look cool. Yeah. Crusader ships are great. Mirai, I love Mirai ships. They're fun. Especially their Fury for racing. And then the one that I'm going to... one I love the most, where is it? Drake as the best light fighter, the best cargo ship. I don't care what anyone says. I know it's slower than the C2. I don't care. It looks cool. That's what matters. Corsair, the Cuddy Black, red, blue. The red has bedbuds in it. Blue has a quantum dampener, so it prevents from people jumping away from you. Cuddy Steel has a bunch of guns on it. I want the Ironclad. I cannot wait for the Ironclad. I spent way too much money IRL on ships, and now I just grind them in game. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Should they make this purchasable right now? Ironclad Assault? And then the Kraken is $1,600, bro. What the fuck? Oh, I haven't seen a ship that priced like that in ages. Holy shit. I've spent too much money on the game as well, but I have enough to where I can melt a bunch of stuff and I could probably get the Ironclad. Which I am actually debating on doing. I really shouldn't, but that money was spent over like 5 years. So is there auto turrets on ships, or is it all manual? It used to be all manual. However, well, okay, so like it depends on the ships that you have and the types of turrets that's on there. So like this ship, it's all manual. So I have, where is it? That turret back there, that is operated by a person. Turrets on the side are operated by people. I can't control them from the pilot seat, but I have control over the guns in the front, of which I'm not showing at all. Although, if you have a ship such as the Polaris, which is a big-ass capital ship, it has... Fuck, what is it called? I can't remember what the system is called. Some people are upset about it, which I think is silly, but it's basically just little tiny turrets that auto-fire at things that are not friendly. But it's not... It's definitely not hitting the same as like a manned turret with someone who knows what they're doing. Some people think it ruins PvP, and I think they're just whining because they can't take down a Polaris with their Gladiator. Which you shouldn't be able to. But if you're rolling in with an Eclipse, or like a, which is like a stealth fighter that shoots torpedoes, or if you're rolling in with like, if you can land a bomb on that thing with an A1 or an A2, that would be hilarious. But Yeah. The bombs on the A2 are massive. It makes it great for, like, when Jump Town was actually fun. But there's the orbital laser thing going on now in the recent events where it made it interesting. Where we go? Oh, you're about to see the... This is the coolest thing that came with 4.0, and 4.0 came out, like, this year. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight for it. But I'm in the Pyro system right now, and there's a whole other system. This is the Lawless system. I'm sure all the other people who are familiar with Star City are like, uh-huh. But I'm going to Stanton where it's lawful, and we have to go through a gateway to get there. And the animation for it is sick. I love it. It gives me Stargate vibes, as far as like the weird metallic-y orbital. You'll see what I mean. If you've seen Stargate S2, you'll know exactly what I mean. Oh fuck! I didn't almost crash. And funny enough, when it comes to doing this, not everyone knows what happens when you pop out the sidewall of the, well, wormhole. Oh, here goes the animation. That is not as satisfying on the Corsair. I'm disappointed. It looks so sick on the Intrepid. I don't know, maybe it's just hard to scale it up and make it look as good, but it looks way better on the Intrepid. That was mildly disappointing. But yeah, if you hit any of the columns that are about to show, or pop out the sidewall, it will spit you out wherever in whatever system that you're closest to. So like, let's say, like the color hue right now is kind of red. It would spew me out in the middle of fucking nowhere in Pyro. But as the color changes, fuck, then if you spew out or hit a column, it'll spit you out in the middle of nowhere in Stanton. Which can be devastating, because then you could just be stranded with no fuel. Which, totally not speaking from experience or anything. Sounds dangerous. Is it the creaking metal? Yeah, it sounds more dangerous than it actually is. You just, pretty much if you can't manage to fly your ship through here, you are wasting a ridiculous amount of time. Just because quantum travel takes so long. And there's the exit. There was one time I spit out the side right before the exit, and it still dumps you out in the middle of nowhere. I can tell you hear that sound, you're gonna be dumped somewhere weird. So you could totally potato aim your way to death? Yeah. I suppose. Shit, I did not check where would be the best places to sell. Do that. I want to go to as little places as possible, though. Fuck. Oh, whoops. Let me figure out... Fuck. I took the Corsair over here, but I need to get... I guess I could just load it up in the Corsair and take it back, but... Pulling up the Urkel, which lets me figure out builds. What the hell's Golem? I don't remember where I buy the Surge module. I want to say it's one of the Hurston Lagrange points, but I don't remember. Stampede Surge. Where do I procure you? Everywhere. Holy shit. Pyro Gateway. Oh hell yeah, I don't have to go anywhere. I can just go right here. So how bad is it solo? Not bad at all. You'll find a lot of people play by themselves in this, but people are dog shit at FPS in this. I'll tell you that much. So if you go to the Pyro and go do the contested zones, where you're doing a lot of shooting, like first-person shooting, you're gonna go, like, obliterate anyone if you've played any competitive shooter. The PvP when it comes to ship combat, though, that's where things get a little more interesting, because people are way too good for their own good. I'm not terrible at dogfighting, but I'm definitely far from the best. They're gonna make it harder to solo ship, like, big ships like this in the future, and actually implement, like, more crew-oriented gameplay, which they've already been doing with the soon-to-be introduced engineering and such. Can I land? Oh wait, no, I know what it's doing. It's doing the thing. Gotta pull it up on comms. Oh, is it not gonna let me land? Oh my god, okay, Jesus, that was loud. Not giving me a name, that's weird. Whoop. Not my problem, I'm just gonna go land. Oh, it sucked at fighting with jets in Arma 3, so I'd suck in this too, I bet. I think you'd be surprised. It's not like... well, I guess it depends. If you're in Atmo, it's gonna feel more like that. But if you're in space, it's a completely different ballpark when it comes to dogfighting, because you have 6 axes of movement, whereas, like, when you're in Atmo, you kind of do, but you're more so, like, using the air and such like you normally would. So it's more like gliding. But I do better in Atmo flight than I do in space as far as combat goes, but that's because not every dogfighter is a low flyer. So I'll aggro people and then dive bomb down to, like, microtech where there's a shit ton of trees and start bobbing and weaving through the mountains, throwing chaff out, flipping 180s and lighting them up. This is definitely one of my favorite maps in Arena Commander. The one that's in Atmo and has the trees.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have...
Yeah, you know, you didn't. I just got here. Are you kidding me? Wait, let me realign that. It's so awkward to move this shit in the hangar. Good enough. A real ace here? Yeah, no. You want to see a really good dogfighter? Go look up Avenger 1. I'm only decent in space and, like, slightly better in Atmo just because no one else low flies on their spare time when it comes to dogfighting. all the dogfighting sweats, just focus on dogfighting. But I like having situational skills, like I said, dive bombing down in trees, bobbing and waving and losing someone. It's pretty much my only saving grace when it's anything but a 1v1. Appreciate the follow, even though I'm sure that is... Oh, wow, would you look at that? Botted again. It's like they have it on a schedule or something. How often do I come across other players? I'm sure I can go into the station right now and come across another player. The game is very populated and very active, although it's also very easy to not see another player in like months, depending on what you choose to do. I didn't even think about like if this shit can sell here. I might find out. Actually, no, I'm an idiot. Just leave it on the fucking Corsair, dumbass. What am I doing? Are really gonna charge extra to unload it? Because I hope not. I hope it's like the refinery situation. On a scale almost like Arian or No Man's Sky, then I'd actually venture to say it's on a bigger scale as far as player base. I don't know what the concurrent player of either of those games are, but I'd say it's bigger. Maybe I'm a little biased, but yeah, I mean, before they did the server meshing, our player cap for servers was 100, where we were usually at server cap, and then they did server meshing, and now it's like, you know, there's 500 people all being able to interact with each other. I think when they first tested it, it was like 1,000 players. Just in that shard. Not like out of the entire game. That was just them testing the server shards. So, and the servers are usually pretty full. I think I saw someone the other day saying the concurrent player of Star Citizen was like 400,000 or something like that, which interesting if true. I don't know if it's that high, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it actually is. I mean, if you have a decent enough PC, Breadmas, it's free fly. I'd highly recommend trying it out. I think it's like the cheapest game package is 45 bucks. So nope, no subscription. There is, but you don't need one. There is a subscription that you can get. Here, I'll show you it's like frivolous stuff. You get subscriber flare, ship of the month, like a free ship to try out for the month, and stuff like that. Very frivolous, not necessary to play. So all you need to play is a game package, which costs at minimum $45, but they have some other game packages that scale up, obviously. If you want the Intrepid for your starter, that's going to be $80. But everything's pretty much earnable in game, so it doesn't matter what you start with, honestly. It's good to hear. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be playing a game if there was a subscription. I don't play games with subscriptions. Fuck that. Fuck, it's gonna make me unload it into cargo, isn't it? God damn it. Let's see how much the shit I need costs. I have to unload the ship, that's annoying. If they even buy it, that is. Oh wait, no, I need to go to the refinery section. You know, before I go and load and unload all that shit. I'm going to double check and make sure that it's actually worth. Paid for Tarkov PV, which was 20 bucks, and I decided I wanted all stuff, so dumped 200 to upgrade the account to max. So I'd see me doing something similar here. Yeah, I mean, I did the same. I didn't even pay for my initial game package. I was gifted my initial game package, and then it just went downhill from there. Alright, best buyer. It's here. What do I have? Aluminum, gold, and quartz. Aluminum. Son of a bitch. Of course you guys don't buy here. Each. Okay, gold. Might just have to go to Area 18 from the looks of it. Yeah, this seems to be the most consistent place to sell. And it... I don't know, Pyrotech Gateway. For quartz. Not gold, though. Oh, okay, it does take gold. Which one was it that didn't take? Was it aluminum? Ah. What a bitch. It's still aluminum. Alright. So what's the point of getting the Polaris besides, ooh, new ship? Just hold that thought. Hold that thought. I'll show you why I want to get the Polaris. It's $1,000 for one. That's how much the ship costs. I mean, it's like 900 something, but I'll show you the ship. It's a grind getting this ship, but it is definitely worth. So the Polaris, that's, I mean, it's hard to really put it into perspective on scale. Let me zoom in a bit. But, I mean, there's a Talon, to give you an idea, at a distance from the Polaris. It's fully crewed. There's a hangar in the Polaris. There's also a cargo slash hangar on the bottom. There's a ridiculous amount of turrets. This thing takes forever to die. It has the auto turrets like I was telling you about earlier. Has a med bay in there. Pretty much everything you could ever need for a crew. And boom. You're golden with this, dude. And it's... Actually, they may not have it available. Oh, yep, they do have buying options. $975. Yeah, I'd rather earn that in-game and be able to say I did. That's like the main reason, but... So this is your Domus? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Not that I'm... In this game, it's going to be a little bit different of a dynamic, because, like, I could live out of that ship. There's, like, no way I'm going to be doing PvP out of it. That is not a ship you solo. That's not... That's not a daily driver. It is so cumbersome, dude. Screw real life money for ships. Absolutely. Yeah. Especially when they're like, yeah, $1,000, please. That's not the most expensive, though. I think the most expensive thus far has been the Javelin, which was $3 grand when they dropped it. You can buy a game package to, like a package to get all the ships in the game, and I think it's like $45,000 or $33,000. Doesn't know what a desert tastes like. Yeah. How's the verse today? I mean, it's been chill. I'm not doing anything stressful. I'm just trying to get a Polaris. Let's pull the Corsair out. Get all the... everything but the quartz out of there, so I could just sell it here and hopefully just get the surge module and be on my way. So I really don't feel like running around doing a bunch of trade. And yeah, I know I'm low on hydration. It'll be fine. If it gets destroyed, you have to rebuy it? No. Ships in this game have insurance. The full implementation of insurance hasn't been introduced into the game. So, as it stands right now, so like let's say I have a ship I want to claim. Actually, that's two good examples right there. So like the Atlas Geo is like more like a mech for mining, like a ground vehicle, for instance. And that takes 3 minutes to get delivered, and you can file the claim, but to shorten that time window, you can expedite it. So like, the Argo Mole is a crude mining ship. That's going to take 13 minutes. I file the claim. Expedited time is 4 minutes and 30 seconds and costs 5,700. So that's basically the process you have to go through when your ship blows up. And a ship like the Polaris, the timer is going to be over an hour. Is there still no delivery missions in Stanton? Fuck if I know, dude. I haven't been bothered to do anything in Stanton. I have no idea. I'm nowhere near a planet right now. I'm out by I'm at Pyro Gateway, so I can't say for certain. Yeah, it's a good system for sure. I think they're a bit dumb with how they implemented the new looting system in PvP. Like, God damn it, Star Citizen. For fuck's sake, what happened to my cargo? Oh, there goes my money. This is why I don't do industrial gameplay. This is why I hate it. So, fuck that. That pisses me off. I'm gonna go do some... Oh, fucking spawning that ruin station. I'm gonna reset my regen. Or obituary. I'm just gonna go do a headhunter mission, grab the money. Fuck doing cargo. I can't believe it just ate my cargo just now. It's so frustrating. Reminds you of GTA insurance? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just about on par with that. It's a good system. There's gonna be like an actual, like, more in-depth insurance system in place later on, but I missed out what happened. All the cargo that was in my Corsair was gone. All the quartz and gold and aluminum I brought over, gone. So, there went my money to buy surge modules and shit. So that's delightful. Oh well. I'm gonna reset. Spawn, get geared up at obituary. So they recently made it to where you don't lose your gear when you die, which I hate. I absolutely hate the whole... I know it's a temporary thing, and it's going to manifest into something greater, but I still think they're overcomplicating the whole subscriber flare bullshit and people not losing their fancy stuff. Just make it an applicable skin rather than being an individualized, physicalized piece of fucking gear. It makes no sense to do that. Why they think it's a good idea to be like, oh, this guy has a railgun and another gun, but it's a subscriber flare, so you can't loot it. I want that dude's railgun. Give me their railgun. Like, so dumb. Can you replace guns on ships to customize it at all or no? Yes, everything's customizable. You can replace all the systems, guns, shields, quantum drive, coolers, the energy supply, like the battery, power supply. That's what I was trying to think of. There's different kinds of weapons. So like you have ballistic laser, distortion. You have cannons, laser repeater. Well, cannons, repeaters, Gatling guns, shotguns for the ships, and then you have different kinds of missiles, whether it be EM oriented or I can't remember the other ones. There's like 3 kinds of missiles. Yeah, I stored the ship with the cargo. I stored it, let it go down the elevator completely, hold it back up, no cargo. So that's lovely. But yeah. Anything and everything you can adjust for the most part in this. There's a free fly going on. The amount of times I've said that in this stream. I don't think Breadbiz is home at the moment, so that's probably why. Let's get geared up. If you do decide to try it out, Breadbiz, let me know and I'll show you around, because the tutorial is not great in this. 4.1.1 is going to have better tutorial missions, in a sense, but... Work, yeah, that's what I figured. You know, like a rational, reasonable adult. Alright, let's get kitted and make some actual money. Do I have any? I don't think I have any of my... I hate that I took all my scorched gear, dude. Alright, well... Just a basic undersuit on. Where's my fancy helmet? I knew it's... Ah, there it is. With the scope. Oh, it's already on there. Good. Good shit. Let's get a... Something else interesting with 4.1.1 is they're going to make med guns a sidearm rather than a tool, which I think is a good thing. I think they'll make it a little easier for... Not easier, but a better dynamic for getting a loadout. Being more specific as far as like what you're getting kitted up with. I don't think I have any ammo for this stuff though. Never mind, we a broke bitch, so I have a FS5 ammo. The question is, do I have an FS5 somewhere in here? All these guns and no bullets to shoot. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna install it over the weekend and test out EFT overhaul mod for 7 days to die for a bit. Oh, okay. Space Mailman, so having no delivery missions makes the game unplayable for you. What am I to do? Fly around not delivering boxes? That's a valid point. I'm honestly impressed that you can manage to be content with that gameplay. I wish they had better delivery missions. I mean, they did improve them recently, especially when you get into the higher tier, but it actually starts involving combat. Wrong way. What ship should I take out there? On the bright side, at least I only have to go to Pyro Gateway to get the surge modules, so I'll just fly the golem over there when I go to do that. You could try low flying Lotus, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what you can do, to be honest. You can just... Wikelo has delivery missions. You can do that. Let me see. You can actually get some pretty decent stuff from the deliveries. So like, on military skull gun. I mean, it requires the fancy stuff. Where's the ones that don't require the fancy stuff? It's a lot of mining, Wikelo favor. Where's the one where he's like, just bring me pips and I'll give you a gun. Very hungry. Bring a burrito and a Pips Q66 and he gives you like a weapon or something. He was banking, delivering like 7 to 10 boxes to 3 to 5 places with combat and like 95k a run. That's not, how long would it take you to do that run to get the 95k? Yeah, Wikelo doesn't pay in money, unfortunately. Yes, that was what I was hoping to see. Blocks, you know, I mean, look at that. 2 missions and it's already $500,000. This is why I like headhunters. Hour or less. But I'd do it all day. That's not too bad. So not gonna elaborate as to... Okay, well, we're just gonna grab that. And... yeah, no, we're good. What ship shall I take, though? Could take the Intrepid. You have to claim it. Take a buck. Take a buck. It's also the Cuddy Black. I can't... when 4.1 rolled out, they ate my, my Cuddy Red, which upsets me, but... oh well. Let's blow it a buck. I'm sure there's not going to be any NPCs airborne, but... may as well. Liveries. Oh. I didn't realize I didn't really have any paints for this. So what can I lose in PvP when I die? Right now, consumables. This is what pisses me off about the game state. Consumables. So like ammo, heals, food, whatever's in their backpack and not equipped to their gear. Shipwise and body. Shipwise, if you're not going to lose anything, like, you're good. Body, you're not going to lose anything. There's like no loss right now, and it upsets me. Like if they did a middle of the road thing, how do I explain this? So like multi-tool, med gun, these med pens if I had grenades, this ammo, that gun, the backpack, all the armor, if I have another gun equipped, all that stuff is not lootable. Frustrating as hell. Make it applicable skins. I don't get it. I don't understand what their fucking conniption is with that shit, but it is aggravating how overcomplicated they're making that system when it has such a simple solution. It's so dumb. And good old Christ Roberts wanting to make everything hyper-realistic. And then not. It feels so contradictory to everything that's been led up to this point. I get they're gonna introduce tier 1, 2, and 3 systems later to where like the loot can be redeemable via a kiosk and you pay a fine, but then that's loot's only lootable if you don't pay the fine. And that's dumb. Let me loot the dude's railgun, man. Yeah, it's just time spent that's lost at this point. Which, for testing purposes, I get. But for greedy loot goblin purposes, I hate it. The update ate my everything. My helmets from before, but nothing else. I was a multi-millionaire with most ships bought in-game. I woke up the other day with a jumpsuit and 2,500 credits. Was that from the 4.1 update? Or the 4.0 update? Because the 4.0 update, there was intended to be a wipe. I'm pretty sure. Oh, gross. It's... Ugh. Oh, well, we're equipped with it now. We're gonna just live with our decisions. Not the biggest fan of this paint, but it'll be fine. Damn, yeah. Whip. Yeah, I don't know why that's so hard for CIG. Like, the reason the fact that it ate the Cuddy Red I had, even though they said, oh, you shouldn't wipe anything, and it still does. Ooh, shit, this thing rips, dude. I forgot how fast this is. This is hands down my favorite ship to low fly in. But that's also because it's my favorite dogfighter. Rip? No, I'm not. I'm gonna show off the pretty clouds to Breadmas. Actually, hold on. Let me get over the on point. Maybe I'll be able to cheese it. Get the nice sunny view and go around. I think one of my favorite visuals in this game is definitely the volumetric clouds. Now look over on the I guess horizon line, or the outer portion of the Atmo. You can see all the clouds pluming up over there. It's insane how everything is so physicalized. And then people are like, I saw articles saying, oh, CIG needs to stop getting away with this. This is Pyro, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm downloading Star Citizen right now. Add me if you want. Oh yeah, okay. Might be easier if you add me. It's the same as the YouTube handle, but... yeah, what was I said? That I saw an article saying that CIG needs to stop getting away with this. $8 million saved up and the game's still not finished. Do people not realize how much money and time it costs to make a game? To be completely honest, CIG has built this game on a fucking wild budget. You know how much it cost to make Cyberpunk 2077? Nearly $500 million. It was like 400-something mil. And people are going to get upset that they've made this for 8 mil? That is just, it is just astounding to me. That doesn't make sense that people don't twig to that. Really need to get out there. I love Pyro. I seldom go to Stanton. The only reason I've even been in Stanton during 4.0 at all is because of the recent orbital laser events and stuff. And Cyberpunk still released broken. Exactly. It's wild, dude. But, you know, it's hard to get that consumer education out there without people forming their own opinions and running with it. Without having full scope of the actual scale and cost of things. Can't see shit. Oh, boom. Oh, hey, there's a Polaris here. Well, on its side. So now you can get an idea of how big it is. There's the ramp. Here's my ship. And this ship fits inside the Polaris. And that ship just blew up. What the fuck? I don't feel... There's another Polaris here. Why is there another Polaris? The first Polaris kill itself somehow? What happened? Yeah, I love Pyro, man. It is way more fun than Stanton, but I love PvP and PvE. Or more so PvPvE. There's a bit of both. I mean, you still run into that in Stanton, but everybody's so soft over there, I swear. Get all the PvE sweats in Stanton. Which is fine, but... Sarsen is raised to 834 million? 834 million for the project. That's what it was. People are upset because it's still in alpha after having that much money and over a decade and still only have an alpha. And this furthers my point of consumers not being fully educated enough in the grand scope of how like people are so entitled to thinking like this is a whole tangent, a whole ass rabbit hole, but I think the just utter milling out absolute hot piles of fucking garbage year after year from like game devs that make like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, God of War. I mean, God of War was good, but another example, Horizon Zero Dawn. Those games are very narrow scoped and able to be milled out relatively quickly. And so people just become accustomed to that sort of flow, I guess. Not understanding like the technological leaps they even have to overcome in order to be able to make this game a reality. Not one of those people? Yeah, I don't think you are, but like I was saying, furthering my point on like the lack of consumer education when it comes to development of a game. Of course, you get all these armchair experts. Okay, where's the rest? I don't know, man. Like, it takes like a year to make a ship. With the level of detail they have in this game. Not to mention they have the most developed, like the most, what's the word I'm looking for? That gave me a concern for a moment. They have the most advanced and the largest performance capture studio in the EU, I'm pretty sure, or the UK. That's not cheap. Not to mention, it is purely funded by the crowd rather than just large company investors, so the dynamic of money flow is completely different. It's not like they got that 800 mil all at once. Not to say Cyberpunk got their 400 mil all at once, but NPCs are a little stupid today. Holy shit. Servers are not cooking proper. COG is building tech that doesn't exist. I love where they're going and the detail, the amount of community interaction. Yeah, exactly. People like to be upset. That's all it is. They want something to be upset about. If there's anything to be upset about, it should be the current state of Last Oasis. No drive-bys or anything. New World, in essence, had all the money to be good, and even they slipped, flopped multiple times. Yeah, they New World was a... It was something. It had potential, but they really just kind of fumbled it. I hear it's like okay now, and it still has a player base, but where are all my enemies, man? I should have known it was all fucky from the state of the ships when I pulled up. And then you got the people who are like, oh, they're just making the prices bigger so they can make more of a profit. No. A lot harder to get shit done now. That's simply just because people don't understand it takes like 20 manufacturers to make a single motherboard. Because everybody's making the individual components. One guy specializes in one part. The whole fucking factory making screws, so... The logistics of having that taken care of, no one thinks about it. They're just thinking that the corporations are being greedy. It is a short-sighted view, but that just kind of blankets over into other things too. Have you seen the Star Engine video? Show everyone I meet. Yeah, I do the same thing. Just excited 50th time. But yeah, I do the same thing. Whenever I talk about this game, I'm like, look at this showcase. Show me another game that's to this scope. Even though it's a botched, broken mess and frustrating at times, it is still by far one of the best games I've ever experienced. As I'm actively discovering that the NPCs are not spawning. Go walk around in this guy's Polaris so you can see the inside bourbons. Even though you're supposed to be working. So there's like a big old cargo ramp. Cargo hold. I forget how much cargo this holds. It's like 200 something, isn't it? And there's a little... Oh, is it not gonna let me use it? Is it all fucked? It should let me use the elevators. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that one's fucked. Hey, they got a buck in here. Well, 2 bucks in here. Damn, you can probably fit a 3rd Buccaneer in here. You remember when they added caves and Sands of Daymar would just swallow entire ships? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure the moon, there's several moons surfaces that still just consume you though. Man, it's a big ass ship. And elevators down to cargo. It's a crewed ship for sure. This is not a ship I'd be soloing, but it'll be nice to have. I'm gonna be that guy though. I'm not stealing it because I don't want it. I'm just gonna make some room. I don't know why. I don't care if there's a player here or not. I always have this incessant urge to board their ship and self-destruct it. It's made for some hilarious situations during the events, though. So do you need to buy ammo for ship's guns and personal guns? Personal guns, yes. Ship ammo, half yes. So, like, laser repeaters, they regenerate and they're based off of your power systems, whereas... Please open faster. Whereas, like, ballistics, you would have to go to a station and refill your ammo. Just like you would, like, refuel your ship. Okay, you ready for a big boom? Frame rate might drop. Fair warning. Oh, shit. Rude. Let me enjoy my fireworks. The enemies are spawning. Fuck. They woke up. Shit. Oh, there's some frame rate drop. Boom. Hey, well, at least the mission's working. No fireworks show for me. I got a little bit of one. What's the server's FPS? Oh fuck, I typed it wrong. And I'm getting shot. 14, 15 roughly. Which isn't terrible, but I mean, it's better than what we've had in the past. Should be sitting at about 30 most of the time. When working proper, anyway. This is not a very good ranged weapon. I need to get closer. This spray is way too bad. Yeah, we're floating around 13 to 15 server FPS. Is there more in here? I saw a light walking around. Oh, maybe it was... Ooh, yep. Oh, no, that's just... that's a floodlight. I definitely thought that was a person. Where's the rest of everybody? This would definitely be why NPCs are being fucky then. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's just par for the course with Star Citizen. Yeah, it's good days and bad days, but today it's being a little lethargic. I remember the night I had a steady 32. The NPCs were actively hunting us and nearly impossible to kill. They flanked us, grenade. Yeah, when the server is cooking good, man, the NPCs are scary. It was amazing. It is a great time doing FPS when the server FPS is working proper. God damn it, dude. I just want to kill these guys. Where are they? This is supposed to be a quick in and out, and it is not that right now. I feel like I should just put markers on the enemies from the get-go. Just with how fucky the servers are usually. Or at least do it at 50%. Just come here with an A1 or an A2 and bomb it. Problem solved. If I had one, I honestly would. That would make this mission so fast and easy if I brought a bomber in. I want to leave, but I also don't want to just sit here and do laps around the tile around the fucking buildings. Hoping the NPCs eventually spawn. I'm gonna do a sprint through and back. If I don't see anyone, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Headhunter requests, well, not necessarily. Headhunters are more like, it's a faction, so there's a variety of things you can do, and depending on what faction you're aligned with or who you're working for is more so what sort of missions you'll get. So like headhunters, you can get go kill a bunch of people, go kill a specific person, whether that be on the ground or the air. You can do salvage or cargo with them as well. And then rough and ready is like kind of the... I kind of view them as like the gas station guys. They're the ones that run all the space stations. So they usually have pretty mellow contracts as well. Citizens for Prosperity, they want headhunters done and gone, so their missions are oriented towards more lawful kind of stuff. Bounty, the headhunters are basically just a bunch of mercs that want to take advantage of the lawlessness of Pyro. Then you have the factions that are over in Stanton as well, but it varies. I am not seeing any of the NPCs. I'm about to leave. Oh my god, is that a person? You do exist. Why is there only one of you in here? Are you serious? When the server is cooking proper, then like just that would have aggroed the entire facility. Let's go on the roof. And get a better view up there. Alright. Can't open that, can I? How do you open these doors? Because they make it seem like you can interact with it, but then it's grayed out. So we'll grab. Ooh! Little snippy snip. It's not a very good sniper rifle. I'll make that perfectly clear, but it's something. So yeah, if this was a player, all this would not be lootable. So dumb. I will say it's gotten people to be more okay with going out and doing PvP, which is fine. That's nice, but that doesn't mean it's a good solution. It gave me a sliver of hope by finding that NPC. I really don't feel like scouring the entire fucking facility though. So I'm not gonna. I should have known better. These missions are usually kind of scuffed anyway. That is not my ship. Why is it showing me that? I didn't even park over here. That's my ship. Oh. Must be showing that because that was the players I blew up. Yeah. As far as player interaction goes, it's going to be fairly mellow in the mornings. I'll probably start playing this in the evenings too, like on the weekends. But we'll see. I need to get through Expedition 33 though. I'm hooked, so I'm probably going to be playing that tonight on stream. I only play video games when I'm streaming because it's the only time I have. Well, that's disappointing. Let's try to get some money by other means. There's a couple 120k missions. Those are probably not as broken. Oh, take work, dude. This is gonna be like a 2-minute job. When you try to turn on your engines and you accidentally turn off the entire ship. When you played Gloria Victis, the center parts of the map were PvP loot zones, so when you killed a player, you're given a certain amount of loot points and different item costs. Different amounts. Items cost different amounts of points. That's a weird loot system. Interesting. Isn't that the one where they like had to shut down because of all the attacks? Is that the same one? Yeah, damn. I really wish I got a chance to try that. Did it actually give... Okay, it did not accept the contract. Nice. Love that. Is the fuel one? No, where is it? Arm data. Am I tripping? Or is it... Did it actually accept it and it's just taking ages? Guess not. Alright. He just done goofed. I liked it, honestly. It was a happy medium between full loot and not. And the sad thing is, the only reason it failed is because of the attacks. Not even because the game was shit. But here we are, stuck with Last Oasis not being what it needs to be. Oh, look at those pretty clouds, dude. Oh. I can genuinely just sit here and low fly and fly through the clouds on Bloom for way too long. So fucking pretty. This is what $800 million looks like. Still have old clips you can show. This game is pretty. Hey, sword. Going. It really is. Since they added the volumetric clouds and stuff and the odd rays beaming through like that. Oh. So good. Oh, am I at my destination? Oh, it's not showing me the... Strange. Clear Shadowfall. I'm assuming that's Shadowfall right below me. Where's Shadowfall? I got distracted by the pretty clouds. I don't remember. Or did not. Yep. Let's go down. I'm probably gonna get lit up when I go down. These guys don't like me very much. I'm still gonna try to land kind of close, so I don't have to walk too far. I don't know why they have a bunch of explosions spawn when I show up to these places, but it happens every time. Subtle eclipsing shot. Oh hell yeah! The guild I was in was so notorious for clan faction just claiming castles. That's funny. 800 million worth for that, and I'm just being facetious about the. I would hope $800 million was not spent on clouds. Alright, well, hopefully the NPC spawned at this one. I mean, additional targets detected. What does that even mean? Oh. Oh, what? Did that guy not count? That's some bullshit. Definitely thought that plant was a person for a moment. Oh, you're not dead. Oh, that's awkward. 2%, damn. Citizens for Prosperity roughing it out here, man. NPCs. Deja vu. On the guild leader would get messages from people in the opposite faction. We always fought, saying they were never worried in the fights until they saw one member from the war troll. That's funny. Oh my gosh, I swear, dude, I just want easy money. Citizen Prosperity fucking role-playing Schedule 1 out here, dude. Or a little grow up in the greenhouse there. Ooh! Stutters at the worst time. Not okay. Not that I really need to worry about the NPCs right now, but... How is that 95? How is it got 3 enemy? Oh, where are you at? Oh, not dead. Let's get a different vibe going while I'm fighting people. Listen, YouTube is not working with me on the music, and why? So you're doing FPS combat? Let's weeb it out right now. Okay, there we go. Alright. Anyone else in here? I just want my moolah. The other step to getting the Polaris is going to be such a nightmare of a grind, dude. It's going to be less... Woo. It's gonna be less annoying than farming Quantum, that's for sure. But that's just because it's going to be more PvP oriented. I did see that there's potential of farming that fancy, the fancy new minerals. That's what I wanted. Not from the orbital laser areas, so I'm going to be interested to see what happens with that in 4.1.1. It's just a shame that game flopped, man. Or not flopped, but got so attacked and maliciously just taken down. It's insane. I feel like that sort of mentality, that sort of like demographic of mentality only comes from open world survival full loot MMO game players. The same crowd that's into Last Oasis, like, of course, like, it would be similar people over fucking up another game that's trying to be a full loot survival game. I don't know, man. I feel like this may just be personal prejudice, but I feel like the Last Oasis community is by far the pettiest community I've ever had the displeasure of gaming with. Genuinely kind of surreal. Ooh, a scorched thing. Don't mind if I do. What else you got? I fit it. It fits my bag good enough. It is. Yeah, it really is. But that same group of people that are super petty are going to sit there confused as to why no one wants to play video games with them. Why are the NPC spawns absolute trash right now, dude? I want to make money so I can go make money so I can go make more money. In other words, I want money so I can get the Surge, so I can go mine, so I can get the Polaris. So that I can be done grinding this so I can actually go make money and get better ships. Then again, I'm probably just going to farm Wikelo's ships rather than actually go buy them. How is this happening at every fucking settlement I go to? Spawns 20% of the enemies. Damn. That's why I ended up getting my own personal server back during Season 1 and 2 because of the stupid groups of people. That's why I barely play the game, but I want to play it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Me personally, right now, the reason why I'm not too keen on playing Last Oasis is because the end game is just shit. There's absolutely no motivation to actually play the end game. I found more NPCs. GBA had the best player-driven economy. Everything was needed always. Food, bandages, fresh armor, and weapons. And that's the thing, man. If you're gonna have a full loot MMO, whether it be survival or not, you need a proper ecosystem. Whether that be, like, you know, PvP and PvE feeding each other, or an actual player economy that fuels it. Otherwise, you're just not gonna have a very successful game. Oh, yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap right now. That's what I wanted to do. Get off the bed. Why are we going down the ladder? It's a bunk bed, dude. A 12-year-old would jump that. The motivation is to build big walkers for fun, but yeah, they need better off PvP things to do. Endgame, the bigger you get, the more likely you are to get raided when you're offline. I mean, but you could always just store your shit off lobby when you go offline, right? That's the saying. But I think the big, you guys will see this because I'll be putting out a video and probably going to be finishing editing it today, but you'll see the same points that I'm talking about right now. The issue with Endgame and Last Oasis right now isn't so much the lack of stuff for us to do, but the sheer progression lock that they've made Advanced Furnace. I made sure there needs to be a little more point of interest to go to, but I think it's fine as is with Spires. But that progression lock is just ridiculous. Go fight for a few hours and go farm wheat for a while, and sell that and go back and fight. It's so freeing. Farm wheat to make bread. Man, I want what was it called? Gladius Victus. I want that to get the same treatment as what was that game? Defiance. Is that lootable? No, it's not. We've been here so long, it's becoming daylight. And somehow there's only 75% of the enemies killed. I just... Merc missions are not viable right now for money. Very annoying because they're so... They pay well when the server's working well. I don't know. US servers are usually kind of cooked anyway. I find the best luck over in Aussie servers. But the big bases and all that, all the time. Yeah, ultimately, the game is way too heavy reliant on large group and community play, 100%, and no option for solo players toward the end game. So the game is just too niche. Absolutely. And that kind of furthers my point for the whole progression lock concept of the advanced furnace and stuff, because the main issue with that is we have to go to an event tile that's constantly going to be contested by huge groups and farm a beast that requires a walker because it requires a saw blade. You're never going to get hollow bone. Like, why they don't have Koas spawning on Spires is beyond me. Many people in the Defiance Discord immediately brought up Glory Victus. That's hilarious. It's interesting, it's the similar crowd. But I agree, the game is too niche. If they eased up on the progression... The other major issue I find with The Last Oasis is how... So, like, now they have it to where, like, Cradle and Canyons is level 1 to 15. While Canyon is 15 to 30. Spires is 45... Or... I did that wrong. Cradle is 1 to 15. Medium is 15 to 30. Volcanion is 30 to 45, and Spires is 45 to 60. My biggest issue with that is we've reached the last 2 weeks of the game, and because of how grindy it is to level, I can't enjoy anything in endgame because I have to sit here and beat the shit out of Rupu for 8 hours a day and make it a full-time job in order to make it to level 60 to enjoy the Raptor. It makes fuck all sense, and then by the time I reach the endgame point, the wipe comes. Like, it just... They need to make at least a week there for us to actually enjoy the endgame stuff. Like, what's the point of giving us the endgame walkers and stuff? Or the casuals, mind you. Big groups, don't give a shit about them. They don't matter. But, I don't know, man. It's just, they did great until Volcanions, and then it just kind of fell apart from there. There they stayed with after Glory Victus. Said that if they revived, we're dropping everything to go back. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely... If it ever gets revived, I'll 100% be playing that at some point. Well, that's annoying. I guess we are not doing merc missions today to make money, because they're a little scruffed. Although, if they give me... I could go to a asteroid base and try that. That might be a little better. Headhunter ship needs backup. I could do a little... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a little ship combat. I haven't done ship combat in a while. Let's see how trash I am. Oh. You did not just crash on me, dude. Are you serious? Oh my god, man. Star Citizen, dude. What the fuck? Oh yeah, it is completely locked up. Oh, no. Yeah, patience. We're good. What up, Void? The armor for the 3 factors even had their own look. Oh, the 3 factions. That's something that I liked with their introduction in Pyro of this. No, completely different game, but the factions have specific armor. Like right now I'm wearing Headhunter styled armor. If I can put the skull and the mohawk. Yeah, I think it's great when they have like faction specific armor sets and stuff. What are the chances with Ironclad drops with Dracon in May? Honestly, I think it's kind of likely. I didn't really think about that. I think it's pretty likely we might actually get the Ironclad. Because it seems like there's like 3 main, mostly 2, ship designs that or manufacturers that they're focusing on currently, and that's RSI and Drake. Like, those are the 2 manufacturers we've been getting the most ships for, and they did say that they're going to focus on 1 manufacturer at a time, because of the design language and stuff, it'll just make for a better workflow. So, Ironclad could very likely happen. I hope so. That might be my copium, but I'm hoping. I want the Ironclad so bad. Red guys are more European look, blue guys were Nordic, and yellow guys were more Middle Eastern. You might want to say faction instead of guys, but that's kind of funny. Melted by Polaris for the Ironclad and Liberator. How much is the Liberator? I was honestly looking at melting the... Oh good, it's wanting me to go through Bloom. That's great. I was looking at ships today, like costs and stuff. I saw how cheap, well, how much the Ironclad is. Why is it not letting me quantum to like anything reasonable? This is ridiculous. The fuck is this? Go out to Bloom, maybe that'll fix it. What is... What is happening? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna hit one and then cancel it because it is being goofy right now. 575 for the Liberator. So... it's like equivalent to the cost of like the fancy Ironclad. Oh my god. It's gonna let me actually route there. Stick. Yeah, I have a total of like 1,000 that... What is with Quantum right now? It is the fuckiest it's been in months. Holy shit. Must be because they're getting close to rollout 4.1.1. Paper pirate fighter? Don't be talking shit about my buck. You realize the buck is the meta dog fighter right now, right? I was flying the buck when it was a paper airplane. It's no longer so much that. I mean, any dog fighter is a paper fighter, but you leave my buck alone. Played as an archer. Most people thought they could jump until I pulled out at 280 degrees. That's hilarious. Make me wish it never died. That sucks. You love the bug. You better. I think the buck has hands down always been the best dog fighter. I was using it before they changed the flight model. I actually have a video. It's really shit, but it's I called it the buck, the underdog fighter. Because at the time it was an underdog fighter. No one liked it because it was a paper airplane. But now with the new flight model, it is way better. Herald middle boat. Oh, missile boat. I actually haven't been bothered to even give the Herald a full, like, proper try. Mostly because it doesn't really have a purpose for what I need. Alright, let's see how shit I am at dogfighting. It's been ages. Coupled or decoupled? Decoupled. Good. Ooh, try to light me up with a missile. Not okay. That's a bolt. Why the hell is this Argo out here fighting? Get the Tanu thing. Let's go. Get fucked. Fuck your missile.
Contact.
It has 32 size 1 missiles. That is insane.
Your ammo is low.
Fuck. Ammo low. I need to focus on the actual target. Oh, fuck. We're gonna die.
Weapon system destroyed.
I 100% should have blown up there. Protect what ship? I don't see it.
Contact.
Oh, the one that was over there already protecting.
Missile locked.
Get rid of this. What you call it? I forgot what the Titan. That's what it's called.
Contact. You are out of ammo.
I need to get the ballistics off this thing, honestly.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Downside to coming out here to do ship combat is you don't get a bunch of money for just taking out ships. Damn! The mole has a decent shield, jeez.
Shield system is hit. Contact.
Don't mind me, I'll catch up on chat here in a minute. Oh, all those engines just popping one after another. It's so satisfying.
Contact. Your ammo is low.
Oh, don't tell me that. I need this mole gone. I did not bring a proper ship for this. It'd take me ages just because I don't have the ammo.
Contact. You are out of ammo.
Me. Oh, it's all bad.
Shield system is hit.
God damn, I didn't realize the mole was such a fucking beefcake. You just crash into an asteroid or something at this point. Holy shit.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Finally.
Is running low.
Last one, I think. Hope. Ah, it's just a little Origin Junk Works interceptor. Easy work.
Shield system is hit.
Yes, I don't like. God damn it! There's another one.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Another mole? Are you serious? This is not worth 75k. I could just go blow up fuel canisters for 120. On top.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
You still need protection, bro. I wish I had like some sort of indication of how many ships were left. Another fucking mole, dude, is insane. Yeah, I didn't realize they had the missile capacity for the Herald so fucking high. Might actually give me incentive to to try it out once. I'm not a missile user though. I don't like using missiles. The only one in the guild my leader couldn't beat too. We'd spar a lot, melee fighting, trying to kill me throwing weapons. The shield block, getting her an archer, nice. Yeah, it's too bad there's no other game that can kind of fill that niche. Okay, this better be the last guy. We gotta remember to swap out my guns, because running ballistics on this and doing PvE, not the move. Probably pick up some stuff at Arbitrary, honestly. I'd imagine there's laser repeaters. I'll have to check. It was changed in the oh, so it's in 4.1.1. Interesting. Wonder why. Wonder made them decide to do that change.
Shield system is hit.
Is the guy that I'm protecting just now participating in the fight? Holy shit. Nice of you to wake up and participate, bud. I'm very confused. I'm damaging the hull. Oh. Where have you been this whole time? Oh, that's another player. Hello. The Kawaii Prince. Oh god, I hate that I just read that. Well, oh. Maybe that's the last one? No, that's a mole that just blew up. So it must be this guy. The hell just blew up? What is happening? Also don't know where that guy in the Corsair went. Oh, there's more over here. Okay, I'm so confused. What is up with this mission?
Shield system is hit.
They must be here for the asteroid base, the actual interior of it.
Congratulations.
And this is why I think it's a little silly. People are so scared to— oh, fuck. Damn it. A little silly that people are too scared to go to Pyro. The fastest data runner needs a Dirty Harry complex. That's valid. Have I ever played Kenshi? No, but I need to. Oh, that's been on my backlog for ages. Yeah. I was mildly tempted to go fuck with that Corsair, but, you know, they did me a solid. They pulled up and helped blow up the bolt. Even though it didn't finish the mission. I don't know what it is with contracts this morning. I haven't been able to get shit done. I mean, I'm still having fun, but I'm accomplishing nothing. You know, genuinely, all I've been trying to do is make money at this point, so I can go get surge modules, so I can go get Quantanium, so I can be done mining. I mean, at this rate, I may as well just go salvage. It might be the more guaranteed thing to do at this point. I'm stubborn though, I'm still gonna try some work missions. I will say with the whole like tiered loot system, at least from my own stupidity in deaths. I don't lose my gear, so like that bit's nice. I just hate that I can't loot other players.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Did I claim the Corsair here or no? I did not. It's at the Pyro Gateway.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I guess I could roll out the Cuddy Black.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Please visit us again.
I'm just gonna try doing a different contract. I need to make something because I really need surge modules. Let's see here. Please have a fuel tank one. Fuel tank. Fuel tank. I need fuel tank.
Everybody's so pissed at each other out here. Fire rats hate Horizon. Headhunters hate CFP. Xenothreat hates everybody. Shit's stressful. I kinda wish everybody would just...
No, I don't need help getting AUEC. That's not my issue right now. I have no issue making money right now. I don't give a fuck about making money in the game. I just want to go get a surge module so I can go farm the Quantanium. And it's not hard for me to make money in this in Pyro either. I mean, like, a lot of the contracts are like 120 to 250k. It's just, you know, a matter of them working. Money is the last thing I care about in Star Citizen, funny enough. They're not giving me any. It's so annoying. There it is. 72k one. Let's see if we can do that, I guess. Besides, when it comes to making money, I think industrial gameplay is like the last thing I want to do. Mining being at the bottom of that list. I'd probably, if I were to rank the enjoyments of doing the different industrial gameplays, I'd think it would be salvage, hauling, and then mining. Although hauling gets pretty, I guess mining and hauling are pretty on par. I mean, at least you guys were trying to teach them how to fight, Breadmas. If only there was people like that in Last Oasis. Such a pity to the men in that game. Being a little goofy in the quantum drive. I don't even remember how much the surge modules are. I need to look that up. Feel like champs and thank us for it. Thank you for beating the shit out of me. I mean, There's the, I mean, the massive respect for actually caring enough to teach other people to play the game. What a concept. Where is it? Golem. Damn it. I have to look over in a second. Surge. Oh, that's really... What? It's really that cheap? Sick, okay. I thought it was more than that. It's only like 1,400 for the surge modules, so... I'm gonna get this money and then go get those modules.
Shield system online.
I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, base the... Reach... Not the asteroid base. An asteroid base. Are they actually inside the base? Do I get to run inside and blap some people? That would be sick. Joined 10x BV server in Las Vegas for planning my Dominus and Buffalo builds. Yeah. I think that's about all there is to do at this point. I think the target actually might be inside.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Make sure we don't get lit up while I'm trying to find the enemy.
Contact.
Oh, interesting. A Vandal ship. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Shield system is hit.
I forgot that thing has a beefcake of a cannon on it.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Contact. Shield offline.
Oh, fuck me. What the hell?
Weapon system destroyed. Engines destroyed.
What just... what? Just obliterated my fucking shield. Okay, the target 100% has to be inside, right? Is the hangar open? Dude, no shot. The hangar's open. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't see. The hangar's never open here, dude. Okay, there's not really a good spot for me to land, but I'll take it.
Engines offline.
Not saying we did, but Spar was 1v1 line. I just wish the game wasn't dead. 'Cause I won't be able to experience that now. I wish there was more of a, not necessarily a market, but more of, more developers working towards making some sort of directional combat game. I wonder if I can get back up from here. Can I? At least I can. I I can. Alright. That's funny. Wait, did it just... I've made it to asteroid base, but now it's not updating. Okay. Just clear everything. I'm getting some like juicy frames right now. It's nice. Anybody home? You should stop reminiscing. No, it's not a problem, man. What the fuck? I don't think I've had a single Merc mission work this morning. I don't think the servers have been this scuffed in a long time. Yeah, though, there's not even NPCs in here. Oh man. Well, sometimes you have productive, really good days, and sometimes the servers just don't want you to accomplish anything. And today seems to be one of those days. Need a target taken out at the asteroid base, but not gonna spawn him. Oh, what a shame. Oh well. It'd be what it'd be. Now I'm struggling to remember how to get back to the hangar. Back to my ship. Is it over here? Yep. It seems to be, I mean, it's also free flies, so that's part of the issue. Anytime they run free fly, or have a patch that's about to drop, the servers get extra wonky. And it's for sure what's going on right now. Damn. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. Like I said, par for the course. Is there at least any like ship components or anything in here that I can snag? Aids. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. Well, damn. That's annoying, man. Today's extra scuffed. Oh well. It's apparently 1400, so I should have enough to at least get 2 surge modules. Although I should probably run Surge and a Rhyme module, honestly. Could other people be beating you to the point of interest? Yes and no. That shouldn't be an issue, but the server is not operating at its fullest capacity, so it's not regenerating the NPCs or the loot as quickly as it should. So I guarantee it's been like that for hours. Because the loot pool regeneration is fairly quick in this game, I feel like. It's just like not even the NPCs are spawning for the contract, you know? So server just needs a restart. Yeah, it'd be what it'd be like that sometimes. It's not normally this scuffed, but free fly is happening, so whenever they roll out free fly, it's usually a horrid mess. This is fairly smooth compared to previous free flies, if I'm being honest. You should have the rest of the month to do free fly. Or at least next week, anyway. I don't remember how long it lasts.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Claim the golem.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Oh, you know what? I should check. Not gonna go... Wait, hold on. I have the Corsair here.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Yes. Okay. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Run down to the refinery. I said it's like 20 wants so far, so let's go look at the refinery and see how much is sitting there. Because I'd put in a work order yesterday for like, I put in 5 SU of rock wants, so like roughly 5. Oh, I'm at obituary. I'm at, oh my god, dude. I was about to be so devastated. My work order's at Ruin Station. I am so stupid. Never mind, we're good. At least they didn't cancel this one. This one's lasting so long because they had to cancel the last one. And it's a good thing they canceled the last one. Can you imagine how Free Flight would have went with how botched things were in February? No shot that would have went well. Do I use Toby Eye Tracker? No. I don't have one. I'm not bougie enough to have that. I don't got the money for it.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
Likely won't anytime soon either. How expensive things are getting. That's fine. Fuck. Well, I'm hungry. I need to have some breakfast, and then I need to edit my review of the Last Oasis Season 6 test. Hopefully I have that up tomorrow or next week. It's a long one, the video. It's gotta take a while to edit. But what's the eye tracker for? So, like, if you're sitting there in your ship, like, and you want to look... Like, okay, I kind of did that there. Say you want to, like, still be situated forward. I'm holding Z to do this. And then you can look around like this. Toby Eye Tracker makes it to where you can either use where you're looking to move the camera as such, or turn your head to look around, and it moves around. It's really good for dogfighting. Most people use it for this, for piloting the ship, and that's where it comes in most handy, obviously, but that in combination with flight sticks, oh. Yeah, it's great. It's like VR without the headset, in a sense. I would love to try playing this with a VR headset. I have that Omni treadmill thing that I got, so I gotta figure out how to get that to work with Star Citizen, but at some point, I'm gonna be walking in Star Citizen physically. Hopefully soon. But I know you can get a VR headset to work with Star Citizen. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to get that treadmill to work with it. But that would be fucking crazy, dude. Talk about immersion. It even has like a drop down seat. So I can pop that down and have it for like the cockpit, and then I've got to figure out how to mount my flight sticks to the sides without getting in the way of the thing rotating. Anyway. My overcomplicated ass setup when I could just have a Toby eye tracker. Screw that personally. I think it would make for interesting gameplay. Not that I would regular it like that, but I think it would be interesting once in a while. Can you imagine fucking dogfighting in VR, bro? That would be insane. One day, I'm gonna get it to work. Eventually. I haven't been bothered to try to fully get it to work lately, so that's probably part of why. I'm not doing it yet. Yeah, I'm gonna full stream here. I think tonight I'm probably gonna continue Expedition 33. Try to get through that game. Put out a game digest on it. Use yours to put your head left or right to keep around corners in FPS. Oh, that's a good point. You remember like growing up playing like a racing game or whatever, you're holding the controller and you're like actually leaning into it? That's where it actually applies. And I do that shit too. I'll like, I'm sure people have noticed it while I stream. I'll be like going to peek around the corner. I'm like this, as if it actually gives me more view. But yeah, I need to get a Toby eye tracker, and then it'd actually be able to put that to good use. Anyway, either see more of that game in the last Oasis video. Yeah. I'm excited for both. Get the video edited today, and then I'm gonna play more Expedition tonight. I will catch you guys then. Go do like actual responsible adult things, starting with eating breakfast. Yeah. So catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys hanging out. It does genuinely help a lot, especially those of you on the YouTube side of things. Helps more than being on Twitch, to be honest. But use whatever platform you prefer. I will catch you guys tonight. Have a good rest of your day. Good luck with work or whatever it happens to be that you're doing.